Hi Lanas, very good morning. Very good morning. Am I visible? Visible ma? Yes. Very good morning. Yes, very good, very good. Bhavna, Radha, Minato, very good, very good. Okay, very good morning. Today we are going to see the chronology and sequence based questions for the UGC NET Paper 1 topics. Very, very latest topics recently asked and covering all the important years, right? So be ready with your paper and pen because it's going to be chronology and sequence based question. Most helpful for your examination. Very good morning, Bhavna, Radha, Minato, Muthulakshmi, Chitra, Manasmita, Bala, Deepa. Right, we have only 2 weeks more for the examinations, so don't put yourself too much of pressure. Don't put yourself in too much of pressure because that much of pressure will not helpful for our brain to recall things whatever you have learned over the period of time. Just have some kind of fun in between your reading. You can hear some good songs, you can dance, you can just have some fun with your friends, right? In between, try to have some small enjoyment to your brain so that it can get relaxed and it can come back to the form. Don't put too much of pressure on reading, listening to resources, listening to many videos, different sources. Don't put too much of pressure. Make it very free because over the period of time you have been preparing for a long time. So mentally we have to be fit enough to handle the examination, right? Even though we have 2 weeks of examination, this 2 weeks of time is most important to keep yourself physical and also mentally fit. So consistently prepare, same time consistently have some kind of pleasure times for you, right? Pleasure times gives you some kind of, here you can listen to some songs, you can have some with your friends for 5 minutes. So have some in between, some 5 to 10 minutes, have some pleasure time. Or else see what will happen is overloaded, your brain will become drained and will not able to recall, you get very panic, you can become tense. So that will may change your mental strength. So keep very conscious about your mental and physical health. That is most important to attend an examination. Do breathing exercise, do regular meditation, hear some good songs, sing, dance, have some little chats with your friends or your family members. That is most essential. Just always just having a book under it's not going to do anything. Okay, so be as casual so that you can recall much more in your examination time. So this 2 weeks of time is very important for doing your revision and practicing your questions for the whatever you have learned before. So I'm trying to help you in such a way so that the important things which we can expect in the examination, in such a way I have prepared this class, this chronology and sequence across all the units. So I think it will be useful. Take your notebook and pen, we can do it. Are you all ready? Yes, those who are new to a platform, please do subscribe and you can share with your friends so that it will be useful to them also. Okay, so one thing that you should be in your mind is you are going to appear for the exam. For that you have to be physically and mentally health. You are not going to pressure yourself. You are going to enjoy your learning process. Don't worry, right? Because whatever we have learned, definitely it will be a connected questions will be there, we'll be able to attend. So I have not studied this, I have not studied this, it is not going to help you at all. If you think no, I have not studied this, I am going to do, means whatever you have studied, it will what to say, it will goes off. Am I clear? So be cool, eat good food, don't eat junk foods. That is all most important. Keep your, again I mention you, keep yourself poised. Okay, poised. Keep yourself calm. Right. Yesterday, this my daughter taught me, Amma, I want to be a poised girl because she wants to be calm and serene so that she can do her work good. If she get tense at the end of the at the last minute, she will not able to do it. I learned from my daughter, so I would like to share with you. So, like to be calm at the end of these 2 weeks. This is most important time, right? So, this code I like to start the session on chronology and sequence based questions. Shall we start? Yes, we'll start. First question. Identify the correct sequence of steps in research process as identified by David Naquias. Yes, come on, quick. Yes, quick. Waiting for your answers. Quick learners. Very good, very good. Yes, Chitra ma'am, you are right. Very good. Benato, Bhavna. Yes. Right. Sheila, Saraswati, Manikandan, Savanti, Priyam, Madhumati. Yes, very good. The right answer for this question is option number 4. So when you take a research process, the first always starts with a problem identification. So I identify a problem and then I do the formulation of hypothesis, where this hypothesis we have of 2 types. One is null hypothesis and the one is alternative hypothesis. Null hypothesis, always the researcher wants to disprove it. He or she wants to go to an alternative hypothesis to be proved as right. So null hypothesis, alternative hypothesis, and then after formulating an hypothesis, what we will be doing? We will be talking about the methodology of how it should be done. The design will be done, and after doing my research methodology, designing my tools and all those things, I'll start collecting data. After collecting data, I'll be doing my interpretation using any tools. For that, I'll be using any kind of analytical tools or interpretation tool and come to a generalization, right? Very good. Option 4 is the right answer. Next question. Arrange the following in correct order in the appearance in the APA style for writing a conference presentation reference. For writing a conference presentation reference. Quick answers. Waiting for your answers. Yes, very good. Quick. Very good. APA reference. APA reference. Yes, very good. Very good. This is with respect to presentation, conference presentation. Yes, very good. Quick learners. Very good. Yes. Conference presentation. We have thesis, we have books. Here they have asked for with respect to conference. Yes, the right answer for this question is option number was answered. Very good. 3. I'm getting more 3 answers here. Yes, right. The right answer for this question is option number 3. This is a question asked in December 2024. See, we have for book, we have for conference presentation, we have for paper, different ways of citing. So here the right answer is option number 3. This is for book, we use today the author and followed by year, title of the book, and if there is a publisher. And for conference presentation, we start with a presenter and here with their initial, their year and month. So here it starts with the last name of the author, the presenter, and the title of their presentation. So next comes the, we have the year here, and next comes the title. So B, year will come, and next with the name of the conference, presentation title, and then the conference name, and then the location. So here what we have, name of the conference, and last is the location of the conference. Note it down in your notebook for APA. For book, we have to cite like this. For conference, we have to cite like this. For thesis or dissertation published, we have to cite like this. These are the referring styles for book, conference, presentation, and thesis and dissertation. With respect to APA style, that is American Psychological Association. Very good. Next question on board. Identify the steps involved in historical research in the chronological order. Identify the steps involved in historical research in chronological order. Quick learners. Yes, chronological sequence in steps in historical research. Good morning, Gulfa Shaban. Historical research. Historical research. Quick. Waiting for the answers. Very good. Yes. Very good, very good, very good. Chitra, Minato, Archana, Tamlar, CSP, Rajeshwari, Manikandan, Saraswati. Yes, good, 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 good. Okay, what is historical research? We'll move towards historical research which happened in the past and it has some kind of a significance in it, right? So whenever we take historical research, first what we try to do, we try to identify which topic I'm going to do my research, and next I'll go to conduct a background literature review. What was the things happened regarding those things? I'll be collecting the literature, and then next I identify locate the primary and secondary sources for all those things. And here comes the primary and secondary. Primary source means which has been directly from that particular direct source we are getting, no, that's called primary. And secondary source means which has been received through any author who have been written about those things. For secondary articles we call it as secondary sources. And B, and next we move to D, evaluate the authenticity and accuracy of the sources. Here in historical research we have two terms. One is called internal criticism and another one is called external criticism. What do you mean by this criticism? Here external. See, what do you mean by external criticism? Where it talks about the authenticity. Say example, if I want to evaluate some kind of palm leaves which has been written in those days. So I have received a palm leaf. First what I have to ensure is, I have to ensure whether that particular palm leaf is belong to that period of time. Okay, that particular source is said to be belong to that period of time or not, I have to ensure. Next one, I have to ensure whether the content inside that said to be is true or not. You understand? So the palm leaf belong to that period or not is called external criticism, and internal criticism talks about the reliability and of the credibility of that content. That content is true or not, whether they have been written in truth or they have been made it as a false report. That content has to be ensured, and that is called internal criticism. So that external criticism means whether that document belongs to that period or not. Internal criticism means the content inside that it's said to be right or not. That is internal criticism. Very important terms used in historical research. And then last, analyze the data and develop a narrative exposition for the findings. Clear? Yes. Very good. Next question. Arrange the following steps in planning an experimental research in logical order. When I want to do my experimental research, what is said to be the sequence that I have to follow? Very quick. See, in every question we can connect to many concepts over here in the sequence based, because in sequence we have to know the full concept or else we cannot able to connect. Am I right? So concepts is very important for these kind of sequence based questions, statement based question, because if even one point gets wrong means answer will become wrong. So be clear with the concept here. Very good, very good. Do share the video with your friends, because this will be most important. We have MH set exams are coming, so therefore set exams, these topics will be most useful to them. You can also share with the students who are preparing for NET, for your friends. Please do like this session so that other people also will use to get this video. Very good, very good. for experimental research. So what is experimental research? We have three important terms called randomness, where we can do it in random, where the experiment will be done under the controlled environment, where the variables in experimental research are said to be manipulated. We can manipulate the variables, we can change, and we can observe what has been happening between the independent variable and the dependent variable. That's called experimental research. Am I clear? So yes, so here under experimental research, the sequence are selecting the problem and then selection of setting, in what kind of environment it has to be done, selection of setting, and the pilot study has to be done. Pilot study means a small scale of people has to be selected, and the experiment has to be studied over there, pilot study. And next we will be doing the research design and conducting that experiment, right? So this is the sequence of experimental research. Don't forget these terms: random, controlled, and manipulated between independent and dependent variable. Next question on board: the correct sequence of empirical steps in a linear model of research process. Yes, quick. Linear model of research process. Very good, very good. Linear model. Scientific steps. Very good, Chitra ma'am. Very good, Minacho, Tamilarasi, Manigandan. Can you tell me, please, the name of empirical and the other name of empirical research? I can't get your question. The name of the empirical means? Empirical means it is scientific. Empirical means it is scientific. Okay? Scientific steps used in the linear model of research. Wolf answer, right? So here what they do is they start with a theory, hypothesis, sampling, collection, and interpretation will be done. See, whenever we take a research, right, where we have two types. One we call the deductive research, another one we call it inductive research. So always this deductive research will be following the terms of scientific way of doing, and here it follows the THOC format, and here we have a format of OPAC. What is this THOC is? They start with a theory, then we move to hypothesis, and they observe what happens, and they come to a confirmation that okay, this is what happened. So here always they check whether the hypothesis is being correct or not. The hypothesis testing will be done. What is an hypothesis? An hypothesis is a statement which we start with that point, right? So here in deductive research, they used to start to that point, and this hypothesis testing will be done. But here in inductive research, what will be done? Many instances will be observed. Okay, for a particular thing, many specific instances, examples will be observed, and from that observation a common pattern will be taken, and that will be analyzed, and then they come to a confirmation by generating a new hypothesis. So here a new hypothesis is said to be generated, and here the hypothesis is said to be tested. So always we say here observation of many instances will be taken. From that a common pattern will be derived, and that pattern will be analyzed, and they will come to a conclusion, and that is hypothesis generation will be done. New theory will be generated out of it. And here in deductive research, what will happen? The hypothesis will be tested. Is it right or no? Can I clear? Yes, a tentative assumptions make an hypothesis. Exactly right. Very good. So here they will make a theory, hypothesis will be generated. Sampling means what? So in data collection, I cannot go and take from all the population. I will make a representation from the whole population. That is called sampling. And from them I will be collecting the data and be doing the interpretation, and I will be saying whether it is valid or not. I will do the testing. Clear? Very good. Next question. The chronological sequence of institution of educational communication. Right, very good, very good. The chronological sequence of institution of educational communication. Come on, quick. AIR, CEC, UGC countrywide classroom, Gyanvani. Very slower. I'm talking louder only. Is there any problem with my voice? Is my sound low? Please let me know. Please kindly increase your volume. Is my audio low? Is my audio low? Okay. Gulfan Shah, please kindly refresh or you can increase your device volume. Huh. Okay, very good, very good. I am getting mixed answers 1 4 1 4 1 4 1 4. Okay, the right answer for this question is option number 1 is the right answer. See here, All India Radio in the year 1936 and CEC, Consortium for Education Communication 1993. All sorts of media related things were being done in CEC, and here it is UGC countrywide classroom, as UGC was started in 1953 and become act in 1956, but countrywide imparting the digital platform, right, that is in the year 1984. And then Gyanvani in the year 2000. So we have A first, and next comes C, and then next comes B, and then last comes D. Clear? Yes, very good, very good. So why you are answering 4? Okay, Akashvani is different, Gyanvani is different. Gyanvani is an initiative of IGNU. Okay, it is an initiative of Indira Gandhi National Open University. We have Gyanvani, Gyan Darshan. Gyan Darshan is for relating television telecasting, it will be done. Here it is a Gyanvani is a initiative of IGNU. Okay, it is not Akashvani. Yes. Clear? Okay. Very good. Very good. Okay. Right. The first air date was 2000. Chitra ma'am, the first air date was 2000. And yes, next one. Do this one. Very important question, learners. Compulsorily last 2 to 3 examinations, there is no question without this chronological sequence of universities, institutions. There is no question without this one. There is no question without this one from higher education. Please make a note of it. Yes. Very, very important must question. Osmania, Patna, in our higher education revision, we have done this. I have listed all the years. In the previous revision class also I have done. In the current revision I have done. Please make a note of it, because these things cannot be done in one single point of time. It is like over the period of time we have to learn, and we have done also in our YouTube channel and also in our app session. Please, we have to read it. I cannot give you false promise that you can like it is all easy, it's all very small, quick. No. Until we study it becomes easy. If you are not studying means it will be difficult only. Yes, very good, very good. Yes. The right answer for this question is option number 4. Osmania University 1980, Patna University 1917, Lucknow University 1921, Annamala University 1929, and Rangoon University 1920. We can arrange in the chronological order. I'll give you a clue. These type of question, even if you get it one option right, we can able to connect. At least we can connect 1 to 2. Because this already we have made a list of higher education universities pre and post we have made. You can also go through those videos. And Patna University 1917, Annamala 1929. Even if you have 2 to 3 universities, we can able to connect it. Okay, right, next question. A next question from open universities. Yes, good. A next question from open universities. Yes, Kulpan Shah, right. Very good. One, if you know also, you can able to do it. Here, in this question. Indira Gandhi National Open University, we know, right? And then we know this Andhra Pradesh Open University. The right answer for this question is option number 2. According to Open University, we are the first Open University in India is 1982. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Open University in Andhra Pradesh, right? And that's the first one. And here only two options here. We can eliminate this and this. And then we have to check with the A and D. And next is Indira Gandhi National Open University in the 1985. After the second NEP, right, then this Indira Gandhi National Open University has been given more importance towards it. So option A will comes next. So we can have only one option with A, we can select it. And then Nalanda Open University 1987. And then we had Yashwant Rao Open University 1989. Last Karnataka State Open University. And here these are the list of open universities. You can note it down. IGNOU Indira Gandhi National Open University in the year 1985. The main focus is on distance learning. The main focus of this open universities, right? And then next we had another one, we call it as NIOS. This is National Institute of Open Schooling. That is also for school level education, where we can like those who have dropped out, like open schooling, this can be done 1989. And that is also having headquarters in Uttar Pradesh. And these are the list of open universities. And here in the Distance Education Council was started in 1991. That has changed its name as Distance Education Bureau in the year 2013. So these are the list of universities, open universities. You can note it down in your notebook. Andhra Pradesh Open University in the year 1982. Here we have one Ambedkar Open University. Similarly, we have here see Baba Saheb Ambedkar Open University in Gujarat in the year 1994. So one we have in Andhra Pradesh and one we have in Gujarat under the name of Ambedkar. Note it down. That can be your sometimes tricky questions can be asked. So there that Andhra Pradesh University is the first one. Gujarat was being started in the year 1994. Please make a note of those universities. Clear. Next question on board. Very good. Next question on board. Very good. Again with universities, it is during the 20th century. That is pre-independence. Osmania, Aligarh, SNDT, Nagpur, Patna. Here we know Osmania, we know Patna, we know. We have done this. Yes. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Check the question. Check the question. Check, 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 check. Check the question. Check the question. Check the question carefully, carefully. Sometimes we will do wrong with the known things, right? Very good. One gives right, right? Check the question. Bhavna, Manigandan, Ranjani, Saraswati, Dinakar, Sukumar, Tamilarasi, Lata, Sheila, Manismati. See, the chat stops. Yes, Minato, you're absolutely right. Yes, Chitra ma'am and Minato has given the right answer. Others have been done wrong in the answering the question. The right answer is option number 2. Osmania is 1918. Okay. Patna is 1917. Okay. What about this SNDT Women University? It started in the year 1916. So it comes first. Okay. 1916 comes first, and then we had a Patna University, and then comes Osmania University. And next we have Aligarh University in the year 1920. But before in 1975 itself, we have this college as Muhammad Anglo College in the year 1975, and it has been changed to its name as Aligarh Muslim University in the year 1920. It's become college has become university in the year 1920. See, be very careful. This is why I'm giving so much of importance of remembering all these years. You can write it down in your notebook, all the important years we have done in our higher education class. Please do visit and write it down in your notebook. One 3 4 times when you revise, no, it will be easily get into your mind. So please take it very seriously, right? Very good. Please take it very seriously. Don't get low. You have the time to note it down, to remember things now. Okay, right? Very good. Next question on board. Arrange the following sequence. The time first they were introduced. Questions from people, development, environment. People, development, environment. Yes, waiting for your answers. Quick. Very good, very good. Quick. Very good. Very good, very good. Yes, there are some things that we have to reveal out of. Okay. Principle of common but differentiated responsibility. That is from Rootland report. Last time we had this question in exam. Rootland function. Our common. Yes, there are some things that we have to reveal out of. Okay. Principle of common but differentiated responsibility. That is from Rootland. We have it from Rio de Janeiro Conference, Rio Conference at the Earth Summit, 1992. And then nationally determined contributions was being taken out from, this is from Kyoto Protocol, right? It is from Kyoto Protocol. Sorry, it is from Paris Agreement. This is from Paris Agreement. And Clean Development Mechanism, this is from Kyoto Protocol. Clear? So here the right answer for this question is option number B, Sustainable Development 1992. Clear? Sorry. Yes. 1 minute. One minute. Sorry, I just made it change. Here this common future, it comes from this comes from Brundtland Commission. And principle of common from differentiated responsibility comes from Rio de Janeiro. I'll show you how. Because see, sustainable development, that particular term was being reported in this Brundtland report 1987. There this particular sustainable development term was being coined, and the principle of common but differentiated responsibility was being a part of UNFCCC, because climatic change is not for mentioned for common for all the countries, because developed countries will be having different types of climatic change, less developing countries will be having different kind of climatic change. So the common thing is climatic change, but with differentiated responsibility. Developing countries will be having more concentration on emitting carbon related things. With respect to less developing countries, they will not be emitting that much of carbon, because the development is more on developing countries, right? Development sectors. So principle of common is climatic change, but differentiated responsibility with respect to their levels. And it was being done in Rio Earth Summit. And then clean development mechanism has been done in Kyoto Protocol 1997. And national determined contribution was being made in Paris Agreement. Am I clear, learners? Yes, is it clear? Yes, right. So here the right answer for this question is option number 3 is the right answer. Principles of differentiated responsibility, and this is from our Rio de Janeiro, that is 1992. Sustainable development. This particular term was being coined in Brundtland Commission in the year 1987, and then nationally determined contribution was being done in Paris Agreement 2016. It came into force, and Clean Development Mechanism is in Kyoto Protocol 1997. So the chronological sequence, B comes first, and then next comes A, and next comes D, next comes C. Very different question, right? Next one. Which is the following correct chronological order from older to newer of the following act according to their year of enactment? Yes, do it, do it. Do this question, quick learners. Chronological order, older to newer. In our people development environmental session, we did this. Pollutants class we did, no? There we did this. There we did this. Even for a free learners, we have done this. Question asked in December 2024. Very good, Chitra ma'am. Very good, Bhavna ma'am. Yes, hope you are enjoying the questions. Please don't worry, even if you don't know, write it down in your notebook. That will be a good things for you. If you know means try to evaluate yourself how fast you can able to answer. Okay, right. The right answer for this question is option number 1 is the right answer. Yes, many of you are answering 1. Environmental Protection Act 1986, Wildlife Protection 1972, and then comes Water Pollution and Act in 1974, and Air Pollution in the year 1981. So B comes first, and then next comes D, and next C, and then last one will be the A. Clear? Yes, very good, very good. Next question on board. Which is the following events related to hazardous materials? See, in environmental pollution, we have to remember these 3 things. One is with respect to greenhouse gas, another with respect to ozone, another one is with respect to hazardous materials. Okay, hazardous material are pop. So these things we have to remember. Clear? I will tell you, answer this question, and then I will tell you what are all the conventions regarding these things. Yes, answer. With respect to hazardous material, what are all the conventions held from oldest to most recent? Very good, very good. Very good. Okay. Read the question and then give. Very good, very good. Matt, how it is possible? Because yours is different, ma'am, but how it is possible? What possible? 4 guess, ma'am. This is a question asked in this December exam. Here the right answer is option number 2. Here I have given the years, you can note it down. See, London Convention is meant for dumping the hazardous waste into ocean. I will give you the list, don't worry. Hazardous waste into oceans in the year 1972. Basel Convention in the year 1989. Transboundary hazardous waste disposal. Crossing the boundary and disposing that hazardous waste in the less developing countries from the developed countries. That is Basel Convention 1989. And then Bamako Convention, that is also banned the hazardous waste import into Africa. For that in 1991 we had this convention. Into Africa we cannot import that hazardous waste, right? And then Vaigani Convention 1995, importing that disposing the radioactive hazardous waste into Pacific. So that has been banned in the year 1995. So Africa 91 and into Pacific in 1995. And Rotterdam, it is in the year 1998. That is trading of hazardous chemicals from one country to another country and pesticides. It is said to be regulated under Rotterdam Conventions. So what is there I have to give you is, please remember the conventions and protocol with respect to these greenhouse gases, ozone layer, persistent organic pollutants and hazardous waste. As these are the conventions with respect to hazardous waste, right? You can write it down. Greenhouse gases, what are all the things? We have a Kyoto Protocol. We have a Paris Agreement, very important with respect to greenhouse gas emission. Ozone depleting substances, right? First we had Vienna Convention with respect to ozone layer depletion. Vienna Convention, okay. And the next one we have very important one, that is called a Montreal Protocol with respect to ozone layer depleting substances, that has to be controlled. That was also related to ozone. And another one we call it as a Kigali, that is with respect to phasing out the hydrofluorocarbons in order to protect our ozone layer. Okay, so these are the very important with respect to ozone. And hazardous waste, just now we discussed, these are all the conventions with respect to hazardous materials. And then we had a what is that, persistent organic pollutants. For that we have a Stockholm, okay, Stockholm Convention. And then this Basel also comes under this persistent organic pollutants also, but the major one is said to be this Stockholm Convention, okay. Stockholm Convention, that is meant for persistent organic pollutants, means that transferring insecticides, pesticides, e-waste and all, right now they comes under this one. So please make a note of it. Under hazardous waste we can write this Basel Convention, and we can write this Rotterdam. And very important next is the Minamata Convention. Minamata Convention is for mercury, okay, on transferring mercury waste. Okay, clear? Yes? Yes, ma? Okay. Minamata Convention on mercury, and that was in the year 2013. Again, if I go, there will be years will come, so I don't want to overload you. Note it down. Right, next one. Next question from PD again. The correct order of treating hard ground water from initial step to final step in typical water treatment. We are getting questions from water treatment plant. So what is the sequence of treating the hard ground water to a typical drinking water? So what is the sequence follow? Disinfection, softening, aeration, filtration. Here it is called hard water, hard ground water. Yes, waiting for your answers. Hard water, soft water. Yes. Very good. Come on, quick. Chitra, Manasmita, Bhavna, Minamato, Ranjini answering. Very good. Yes. Okay. Very good. The right answer for this question is option number 1 is the right answer. See what happens here. We have two terms called hard water, hard groundwater, and we have another water called soft water. Hard water means what? Where it has more number of minerals will be there, especially the calcium and phosphorus content will be more. Sorry, calcium and magnesium content will be more in the hard water. Calcium and magnesium content will be more, minerals will be there, and depends upon the usage it will be differed. And if you take soft water, means where we can use for our day-to-day activities like bathing we can use, washing we can use. For that the clothes will be very good, right? If you use hard water, means sometimes what will happen, traces will be created because of the presence of calcium and magnesium ion in the water. And hard water can be good for health whenever we use it in a moderate level, and soft water, it is said, we use whatever we use in daily life, no, for that soft water we will be using. And here the sequence of doing this is, first is aeration. Aeration is the first step where the groundwater is exposed into the air to remove the dissolved oxygen like carbon dioxide, hydrogen sulfide, and to oxidize the iron and manganese. So for that the aeration process will be done first, and next one will be softening the water. I told you, right, hard water, soft water, that hardness of that water will be removed, that is calcium and magnesium is said to be removed by means of chemical process, and then what will happen, the water will be sent into filtration method where all the suspended particles will be removed, and then what they will be, they will be using the disinfectant to make it consumable. So the final step is disinfectant, that chlorine will be added to kill the pathogens so that it will be safe for drinking and for usage. Clear? Right, next question. The correct sequence of treatment process in water treatment plant. Yes. Please note down all of the questions being asked in the recent exams. Okay, right. Very good, everyone. Very good, very good. Correct sequence of treatment process in a water treatment plant. Very good, very good. The right answer for this question is option number 4. Coagulate, sediment, filtration, chlorination. So coagulate means what? Where the chemicals will be added to water to make the dirt and all the small dust to come together. So it becomes coagulate to each other, making small lumps. After that, what will happen? All those coagulation will become like flocks. They'll be sedimented together so that it will settle down in the water. So it will be sedimented at the bottom, and then what we can do, we can do the filtration process to take down all these sediments, and we can make a clear water, and that water will be sent under the chlorination process to disinfectant so that the germs will be killed and it can be useful for consumption. Right? Very good, very good, very good. And this is your homework question. You can give the answer in the comment section. What is the sequence from older to newer? And our unified study app, we are doing the quick revision with PYQs and mock test also being done. With every unit, top 100 question mock test is being done in our unified study app. Learners, those who wish to join, you can visit unified study app to join the course. For 1 month it is for 479. Sorry, for 15 days it's for 479. Those who wish to join can join the course to crack the examination, as it is the end of the exam preparation mode. Don't force yourself, don't pressure yourself, keep yourself very in a soft way and poised way so that you can do it better for the examination. Okay, so wish you all the best. Do subscribe if you have not, share with your friends, it will be useful to them also. So thank you so much. Tomorrow we will meet in another set of questions. Bye. Tada.